So welcome back to some more Okami, where last time we awokened as a solar god of Amaterasu and started chasing down the missing brush techniques that have been split across 13 gods, getting the first two along the way. And this time, we're continuing the journey. We are going to go and do the thing that Sakia told us to do, and I'm hoping that this video won't be a million years long like last video was, but that was mostly just because of setup and all that. The crazy taxi arrow is going straight up to that peach. Let's cut it down. Wow, the village's been restored. Sakia came through big time. She really was protecting the village. But I wish I could spend more time in her kimono, if you know what I mean. You are a thing, Isun. But seriously, with monsters running around and all, the village still could be in danger. Let's go see how they're all doing down there. God, this game is beautiful. I will keep saying that because this game is a masterpiece of art. Seriously, it's so good. So, it seems like we've restored Kamiki Village. To a fault. What in the world? I don't remember there being a statue here. Well, whatever. Let's go talk to the villagers. Yeah, I don't think these are statues, buddy. Just saying. So Kamiki Village is a pretty small village, but is a very eventful one. You'll be spending a little bit of time in here. Oh. Hey, there's a statue here too. It's like the villagers have turned into stone or something. Not again. That's not one of the smaller monsters that's lurking about. A roar like that's gotta belong to something much bigger. Let's hurry up and find someone with a pulse around here. I don't think we're gonna find anybody. Oh god, they even got the kid. Oh, good. This one's not moving. Everyone here was perfectly fine just a few hours ago. There's definitely something strange going around here. The village is back, but what's up with this dark sky? Maybe it's dark outside the village, too? Let's find some high ground so we can take a look. I gotta slow down when I read because I'm adding words that I should not be adding. I have a really bad habit of doing that. I apologize. So the crazy taxi arrow has returned. I still love calling it the crazy taxi arrow. We want to head back to this first statue we found. There's definitely something strange going on. Let's find some high ground so we can take a look. Yes, I know. That's what I was doing soon. Chill out. We want to head to this golden platform here, which again looks very pretty. This is bad. The sun's not even shining. It's as black as night as far as the eye can see. And not a single villager can move a muscle. Is it some kind of curse? Did a monster do this? It's not going to stay like this forever, is it? If only the sun were out to light our way. If you could draw a circle in the sky, we'd have ourselves a sun. But I guess that'd be impossible even for a god like you. Maybe we better seek out another brush god for help. Of course, if he had that kind of power from the start, that'd be a different story. Yeah, okay, hint enough, man. In Shinto mythology, Amaterasu is the goddess of the sun. Who's to say we don't have her power right off the gate? What the? Come to think of it, your name is Amaterasu. That means the name of the sun god. So it'd follow that he had the sunrise technique from the start. With it, you could even turn night into day. Wow, you're no run-of-the-mill god, that's for sure. The flowing brush is like music from the heavens. That's a line from one of my grandfather's poems. He felt a skilled artist was like a musician of shape and color. Since you're such a great artist yourself, why don't you name your brushwork after that poem of his? It's called Celestial Brush. After all, your brush did bring out the sun. Well, Ami, let's get back to the village. We gotta see if the villagers are back to normal now.
Who are you?
Oh, this is bad. Village Elder, Mr. Orange.
White Wolf?
Not the one who fought that terrible creature with Nagi.
You couldn't possibly be the legendary Shiranui.
No, it can't be.
That story is 100 years old. Still, you look a lot like that statue of Shiranui.
On the other hand, you don't look as quite as smart. The hell, man?
Whoa, whoa! No need to growl like that.
Can you really understand what I'm saying?
Well, I'm not one to mince words.
I just state the facts. Yeah, that's not good. This is the proper introduction of green imps.
It's the sudden chill down my spine.
Here they come, Furball! Those are the monsters that have been plaguing these lands. They sneak into villages and cause all sorts of trouble. Step aside, Furball. This is a job for my trusty sword, Denkomaru. Or use the old man. Yes, we just used a village elder to attack our enemies. Like I said before with green imps, you want to knock them out, then slash them for a floral finish. Make sure you grab the item because they can despawn. Now, one thing I like to do with reflectors, attacking in the air is very helpful. It's very quick, and it gets you out of trouble a lot. Just as such. There we go. Not too bad. Only took a hit of damage in there, but... Well, actually, I don't think I did. Never mind. 600 yen, not too bad. Looks like we rejuvenated a little pond. And something new. Wow, you really get aggressive when you're mad, don't you? Hey, you got yourself some praise. And look, see how that dried up spring began flowing again? That's because ridding an area of monsters restores the god's power to the land. People call it divine intervention. The more you restore the land to its natural beauty, the more praise you'll get. It's the source of your power. Few people believe in gods these days, and that may weaken you, but if you try real hard, your true power just might shine through. But boy, there sure have been a lot of monsters around lately. And that Mr. Orange you tossed around up on the sacred deck, looks like he thinks you're just a regular wolf. Seems the gods have grown so weak people can't even see them anymore. Anyway, I'll show you around the village. I have a feeling we're in for an epic adventure. This should be fun, Furball. I agree. Starting off, we get ourselves a feed bag. These allow us to feed animals around the areas, and there's 4 different types of feed bags for different animals. Thankfully, you don't need to memorize what animal takes what. You can just keep trying to spam the feed bag until you get the correct one. So, as with praise, as I was mentioning earlier, there's no real XP except for praise. If we go into our inventory here, you can see that we can actually put our praise into certain slots to upgrade certain things. You have solar energy, which is health, ink pot, which is ink pots, astral pouch. This will give us another astral pouch if we level it up. I probably will never level this thing up until the very end because there's really no need. And our purse. Yes, Amaterasu has a cute little purse. Increases the amount of money we can carry. We'll be upgrading that later. And one thing I want to mention, is he still up here? No, okay. Something interesting with the nameplay of the word Okami, or, well, if you're Japanese, it's pronounced Okame, but Okami in Japanese can mean 2 different things depending on how it's spelled. It can either mean God, or it can mean wolf. So, in this case, yeah, Mr. Orange does see us as an Okami, just the wolf variant, not the God variant. Also, these dried up trees. We do not have that power yet. I don't know why I did that. Never mind. Ignore what I just said. These are spirit globes. These heal us. pretty much. So we'll just grab some of this, and up ahead, there should have been, yeah, here we go. So we can use that feedback we just got, feed these birds some seeds. If you don't click off of this or skip it, it will last for like 3 minutes. I'm not kidding. We're skipping that. It's just Amaterasu staring at the animal, and you get 5 praise. I won't be feeding every single animal, but we'll be feeding a lot of the ones we have seen. So we want to now, I think we just want to head down, yeah. So we want to head down. This is where the Zelda stuff starts really coming into play. So heading all the way down here. Hey, Mr. Orange, and I need more feedbacks. Okay. Also, if you see a little sprout like this in the ground, that means you can dig. You can dig with triangle. This is a Traveler's Charm. Protects travelers from danger. Increases godhood by a level. Think of godhood kind of like the stylish meter in Devil May Cry. What godhood does is the higher godhood you have, the more levels that you have to protect yourself from enemies. So for example, if you have godhood level 2, if you get smacked, you go down to godhood level 1. The more godhood, the more damage, and the more tanky you pretty much are. That's all it is. Hi, Mr. Orange. Great Shiranui. Oh no. Yeah. Before anything else, we want to go... Or is it right here? Oh, it's right here. Okay. So, fun thing with this scaffolding. We have to somehow jump up it. Yes. Up. I did it first try. Once you get up here, second stray bead. And I want to see if I'm able to... Oh, God. This is very awkward to jump up. Yep, case in point. Okay, camera, you need to work with me, buddy. Ugh, come on. Well, at least I can consistently jump up there. There's this chest. I want to see if I can... Oh, it just drops. Glass beads. That's the example of treasures. Treasures you can sell for money. They literally don't do anything else. Before I forget, I do want to come down here. Because, well, there's something we can actually do. There's a lot of things we can do, but there's some things I want to buy. And where do you buy such things? Well, if we head all the way down here... Uh-oh. He's not available yet. I'm getting ahead of myself. Never mind. Can't do anything about that. That's, yeah, at least it's getting us familiar with Kamiki Village. Also, yes, you can slash these oranges. I didn't mean to cut down that tree, but okay, I didn't even know you could do that. We'll deal with these trees later. We will be able to rejuvenate them later. It's just we don't have the power to do so. We want to talk to Mr. Buckethead Man. I feel it. I sense it. Foul beasts dwell in this place. Concentrate. Look hard. You see. Right behind you now. This guy gets you into a fight with some green imps. And you want to kill said green imps. Did I not? Okay. I hope I can get the one for... I screwed both of them up. But hey, we got a radish. It doesn't matter if you don't get all this... Yeah, the demon fangs. You can easily farm them later. I've been pretty diligent about them until now, so we're doing fine. That time, you want to kill them as fast as humanly possible. So what was my time on that? Humans are not witness to such battles, but I saw it. The fighting went on for exactly 15 seconds. I can feel it. Did I not do it fast enough? Okay, I can try it again. I'll just do it again. I'll just power slash everything. I guess this is a method of farming demon fangs if you just keep screwing up this guy's thing. Alright, come on. There we go, slash you. We'll slash you. And there they go. That was definitely faster than 15 seconds, come on. Humans are not witness. 14 seconds. Brother! I have to do that faster? Alright, fine. I'll just power slash everything then. Screw you. Power slash. Power slash. Power slash. Alright. That was definitely less than 14 seconds. I didn't think it had to be that fast. I don't have it in my notes for the speed that you have to do this at, but that was definitely extremely quick. 6 seconds. There. You fight well. I have chosen the path of Buddha, but in you I sense another power. And I see the path you have chosen is also a path of truth. You earn some praise if you do it fast enough. But it's a good Demon Farm Fang, or Demon Farm Fang, yes, Demon Fang Farm if you need Demon Fangs. So now we want to head into the village proper. This is kind of just side quest city for a little bit. Our main goal is building up some praise so we can actually do some stuff. So we head over to this kid over here. This kid's name is Mushi. A white wolf? Well, that's just plain weird. Sure looks like a weak little bugger. Think you can beat my dog, Hayabusa? Well, listen to this. There's this field that my mama tends to, you see. Well, Hayabusa managed to dig up 9 turnips in a row, even though my mama was chasing him around trying to slug him. There are actually 10 turnips in that field. Hayabusa is fixing to get all 10. Yeah, so we can kind of get an idea of what we need to do here. That's his mother. We're digging up the turnips, and we get this really funny theme. And we consume the turnip. So there's 2 things you can do. One power we haven't seen. I think you can do it to enemies. Okay, yeah. You can cover people in ink to temporarily paralyze them. Alternatively, you could just slash her water bucket. That stops her for a few seconds. It's only a one... Oh, it does respawn. I thought it was a one-time thing. Never mind. So I do kind of want to lead her over here. This quest is not hard whatsoever. Let's slash her bucket again. I'm glad that counted. Lots of birds, and I can't do anything about it, man. Yoink. Alright, dig this up. That's number 7. And thankfully, you can do this even as you're digging, so it's not that hard to do. Dig this up. And, oh god, I ran out of ink. I didn't even realize. Okay, this is number 10. This one you want to grab. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I need to lead you away, miss. Please, ma'am. There we go. Alright. We want to grab this. Why is it not letting me grab? Oh, it's with the dig button. I forgot. I thought it was with circle. I'm going to bring that to Mushi. Offered oddly shaped turnip. Hey, that's the oddly shaped turnip Hayabusa and I've been looking for. That means you've broken Hayabusa's record by digging up all 10 turnips. Gosh darn it. Fine, you're the better canine. Anyway, it actually feels good to have a new goal to aim for. Little bits of praise here and there, but it's enough to give us some power. Another thing we can do is this old lady up on the side of the river. Aw, she's singing. I didn't even realize she does that. White wolf. Now that's a rare sight. Did she come down from the mountains just to play with us? Well, you better be careful, dear. Lately, some monsters have been attacking the villagers. Do you even know who you're talking to, Grandma? This here is Shiranui Reborn. The wolf and I have it covered. I can't read today. It's just, those monsters are history. Well, if it isn't Isun. And riding a wolf, are we? This one certainly resembles Shiranui, especially the nose. Well, I'd better get back to my work. Here to listen to the ramblings of an old woman, are you? Well, I was doing the laundry. But when it was ready to dry, I noticed my drying pole was gone. Oh, whatever shall I do? Well, we are a god after all. Bring it back to life. A new drying pole. Oh my, where did that come from? The gods must have answered my prayers. How wonderful. Time to dry the laundry. Well, I'm glad I was able to hang my laundry, but the sun seems to be so far away these days. Maybe it doesn't like all the monsters that are lurking about. If only it would shine closer, my laundry would dry in a second. You are demanding today, lady. You're lucky you're talking to a sun god. My word. The sun has suddenly drawn so close. My laundry will be bone dry in no time. First my pole, now this. Will the miracles never cease? Maybe I ought to make some cherry cakes to offer to the sun. Come back tonight if you want some too, Snowball. No one makes better cherry cakes. They're mouth-watering good. Nice to help out the elderly. So another thing we can go and do we can go and talk to this girl, Kushi. Well, what a fine-looking wolf. What's your name? Mine's Kushi. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sake brewer Kushi. Working in the fields again, are ya? Soon. Are you and the wolf together? This is where I grow the rice for making my sake, you know. But I have to manage the harvest all my own. It's hard work. Maybe I should have Susano give me a hand this year. Oh, listen to me blabbering on. I can't just help chatting to you. Why, Ami, I think you found a friend here. You'll meet many people who want to talk to you like this. You should talk to them 2 or even 3 times, yeah. Being a god and all, you can actually tell when to talk to because you'll see a triangle above their heads. That means they still have something to say. Might be even valuable information sometimes. Yeah, just like RPGs and such, they may have more things to say when they have an arrow. Susano's a neighbor of mine. He's a little unusual, but he goes around with a huge sword slung over his shoulder. He's always practicing with it. They say he's a direct descendant of our legendary hero, Nagi. And he loves the sake too. He often pops around here to buy it. Make sure to say hello when you see Susano. He could use a friend, I should think. He's always on his own. Aren't you very considerate? So we can see that the water wheel here is broken. Let's fix it. With the power of brushes! What's this? The mill's been mended. Who on earth did that? I'd completely given up on the idea of making my sake. But now I can get on with polishing the rice. Well, no time like the present. I better get started. We have fixed her water wheel, and if we go inside, she'll be in here making rice, making sake. Aw, she pets you. I didn't even realize that. You are adorable. You're interested in how to brew sake, aren't you, Snowy? Well, this thing here is for polishing the rice, you see. Oh, I'll tell you what. I've got something I think you'll like. It's just some leftover stock from the store. But I made it myself. It's called Vista of the Gods. Oh, but are you even old enough to drink Snowy? Vista of the Gods! We'll take care of that later, and you can also consume her rice balls. Don't take that out of context. And a bale of rice. A lot of rice today. Keep in mind of that Vista of the Gods for later. We will deal with that at a later point. You can always come back here to go and grab it, so it's not a big deal. And if you're a younger viewer and don't know what sake is an alcoholic drink in Japan, so just keep that in mind. So I think that's pretty much a good place to end things off at. We pretty much just restored a lot of things to the village. So I think I'm gonna end things off. Actually, there's one thing I can do, I believe. If we looked in the water, yeah, there's a couple chests in here. You can technically grab this later, but I might as well grab it now. These will float to the surface. Glass beads, more treasure, and rabbit statue, even more treasure. If I remember right as well, I do not have this in my notes, I'm just taking care of this because I remember it. Over in this water, yeah, oh, yeah, and a clay horse, which doesn't do any, oh, you actually do drop something. Vase! Treasures are very worth your while because, well, they give you a lot of money once you sell them. We just don't have the ability to sell anything just yet. But now that we've taken care of everything in Kamiki Village at the moment, I'm going to end things off here. So, next time on Okami, we're going to be taking that Vista of the Gods to somebody. Somebody who really wants to drink. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.